Hey, I'm Lili and we're here in the beautiful space of Original Feelings. We prepared some really fun classes for you, and if you want to practice with music, below the video in the description you find a Spotify list. Have fun! Welcome to this short energizing class. It's a class which is created to feel very alive and get a strong energy boost. It can be in the middle of the day, in the morning when you get up. Let's meet in a very strong, beautiful mountain pose. So have the feet parallel, hip width apart at least, and the arms just hang alongside the body. And for a moment you can either close the eyes or having soft gaze in front of you. Shift a little bit from left to right and feel your plumb line. And once you've found your plumb line, find stillness, arms soften, and for a moment just feel the soles of the feet spread. You spread the weight evenly and you pull the crown of the head towards the sky. Probably you will gain a few inches just pulling the feet down, they root into the earth. And the top of the head pulls skywards. And again you want to take a big belly breath, inhale through the nose. And exhale softly out of the mouth. Gently close the lips and find your steady breath. Tailbone drops, hip bones up. And just start to feel the body, feel the breath. And then you can slowly start to deepen the breath without pushing or squeezing it. Just find your steadiness, a little bit more conscious, a little bit more steady than in daily life. And then you open your eyes. With an inhale, you reach your arms up and over, hands touch, look up, stretch. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. And exhale, you fall down, Uttanasana, forward bend. You can always bend your knees slightly. Inhale, halfway, the heart comes through. And exhale, fold, find some roundness. Roll up to standing. Once you have arrived, reach your arms up again. Urdhva Hastasana, you look up, you stretch up, inhale. And exhale again, hinge forward, fold. Inhale, elongate the spine, and then frame the feet with your hands and step your right foot far back. Fingertips are under the shoulders. You can help yourself always to push the foot a little bit more forward. And then think here of cow pose, chest wide open, pulse forward, and the back line super strong. Inhale, straighten out the front leg and walk your hands a little further forward, melt over the front leg. Left hip tucks back. Feel how you pull the left hip back, shifting the right hip a little more forward. Inhale, you bend again. Press the right hand down, left arm pulls up. Find your easy twist. Inhale. Reach up, look up, exhale. Walk into Skandasana. Right leg bends, left leg stretches. I like to lift my heel because my ankles are super tight. If the heel is down, totally fine. Hands can support you. Flexing the foot is activating the whole back line. Just hold yourself, find a long, long spine, and then you crawl back to the top. Frame the foot, right knee melts down. Inhale, reach the arms up, find crescent, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down, step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, you want to shift forward, find your plank pose, very active in the legs, and fill the space between the shoulder blades. Feel your arms working. The buttocks can stick out a little bit. You find a super strong line. Either half or full chaturanga, you choose. Chest open, look forward, lower down. Inhale, you loop your shoulders back. You find your cobra, tops of feet press down. Push back, downward facing dog. Take one breath here, settle back in, find your feet, your arms. Next inhale, stretch your right leg far back. Hip is closed, you can flex the foot. Knee to the chest, squeeze it in, and then step the foot forward. Again, you find your lunge. Option to bring the foot a little further forward, wiggle the back foot in the right position. Collarbone is pulling forward, you find your runner's lunge. Tuck the hip to the midline, lighten the fingertips. Next inhale, stretch the front line. Walk the hands a little further forward, melt over the leg, let the head hang, pull the right hip back. Back heel super high, and you can accept a little bit of rounding in this pose. Left hand presses down, right arm reaches up, your easy twist. Look up, stretch. Left shoulder away from the ear. You crawl into your Skandasana, back of the mat. Left leg bends, right leg stretches. Flex the foot, find length in the spine, chest is open. And again, back to the top of the mat, you frame your foot. Left knee melts down, inhale, stretch your arms up. By pulling the arms a little further up, you find a bit more space in the lower back. Reach, and 2 hands come down, step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, one more time, shift forward into your plank. Maybe now full chaturanga. Inhale here, exhale, lower down. Inhale to your back bend. That can be an up dog, a cobra. Super strong in the arms and the legs. Push up, back to down dog. And then hold down dog for a few cycles of breath. Find your steadiness. Always the option to bend the knee a little bit, to push the sit bones even further away. Lots of length in the spine. Inhale. And exhale. All 4 limbs work, head fully relaxed. In and out. Take a little stroll to the top of the mat. Inhale, elongate the spine halfway. And exhale, fold forward. You bend your knees, you find your Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms alongside the body, and then sit a little lower. Bring the arms in front of you to counterbalance. And very slowly, 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 with grace, you want to land. We want to land in Navasana. You can round your back, soft landing, and you stretch your legs. Full pose is this. Probably you will shake a little bit. You can also hold your legs by having the hands behind the knees, or maybe a middle version. Hold it here. Press the feet together, toes open. Bring the arms in front of the chest and lower down. Adha Navasana, half boat. Now you hear my shaking in my voice. It's hard work, core activates. Lean to the right and lean to the left. Back to the midline, arms alongside the body, and pull yourself up. One more time, stretch, cross your legs, hands come down. You walk or you fly back. You choose. Inhale to your back bend. Downward facing dog, push back. Inhale, right leg back, stay with me, hip is close, you flex your foot. Bring the knee to the nose and lightly step the foot forward. Some width between the feet will help. Come up into your high lunge, nice and stable. Reach the arms. I like to bend my back knee a little bit to get out of the back bend, tailbone drops. And once you got that, stretch the back leg again. Arms reach. Find your steady breath. Whenever you need a release, breathe out of the mouth. Hands to the heart. You need your core now. Lean forward, forward, forward. Very slowly, find your warrior 3. Totally fine to start with a bent leg. Once you got your hips in space, you work towards a stretched leg. Left hip lowers. Imagine you kick a wall away with the left foot. One more inhale here. Exhale, soft landing, high lunge. Hands to back of head. You open up the heart space, elbows to the sides. 2 hands drop down, step to plank pose. From plank, lower down a few inches and push back up. Drop the knees, buttocks goes back. And then take the momentum and slide forward. You want to land in your back bend. Push up. Back to downward facing. Stay with me. Inhale, left leg back. Hip is close, knee to nose. Coil in. Shoulders over wrist. Lightly step the foot. And find your high lunge. Reach those arms. Take a moment to settle in. When it's very wobbly, create a bit more space. Bend the back knee, tailbone drops. Once you got it, stretch the back leg. Hold it. And activate the whole core muscles. Hands to the heart space. Slowly you start to lean and fly. Warrior 3. Again, you bend the standing leg. Softly lowering down right hip, and then you stretch the standing leg. Kick the wall away and draw the shoulder blades in. You don't want to dive too much forward. The foot lands, the arms reach up, hands to back of head, elbows to the sides, chest opens. 2 hands drop. One more time, the mean vinyasa. Come to the plank pose, hold it here, lower down a few inches, push back up. Drop the knees, buttocks back. And then take a little bit of momentum, you slide forward and you land in your back bend. That can be cobra or up dog. Back to downward facing. Wait a moment here and breathe. In and out. Calm the breath a little bit. Probably you feel the heat now. Inhale and exhale. We keep going. Right leg back. One more time. You step the foot forward and you come up into your high lunge. Stay there. I will just switch the direction that you can see me. High lunge. Hands to the heart. We speed it up a little bit. Again, you want to lean forward and you find directly your warrior three. Have a little tap. Bend right leg, left knee, and you tap the calf muscle. Tap. And come back into your very strong warrior three. Visualize warrior two and land this time in warrior two. Take a moment to adapt the feet. Probably don't land directly. Reach the arms. Back leg very active. You want to bend the front knee forward and reach those arms. Right arm onto your thigh. Left arm comes up and over. Find lots of length. Back foot to fingertips. Stretch. And then you spin the heart space a little higher towards the sky. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. Easy twist. You know it from the beginning. Left hand down. Right arm up. This time, left foot on the blade edge of the foot. And slowly bring the right foot on top of the left. Push the hip up and the right arm come up and over. Get the hips high, hold side plank just for a moment. Inhale, exhale, bring the hand down, drop both knees down. Forearms down, prayer hands, touch them lightly, curl the toes under and find dolphin pose. It's a beautiful pose to open up the whole shoulder girdle. Walk in and push the shoulders behind the elbows. Let the head hang down. This is the preparation for a beautiful inversion. We will skip that for today, but just keep pushing back so you will feel how the whole chest, shoulders start to open. Drop your knees, walk the hands back, push the hips up, little back bend to counter the dolphin pose, stretch it up, and come back. Get ready for the other side. Bring the hands down. I switch directions, swoop. Downward facing dog. Left leg comes back. Stretch it back. Lightly step the foot forward. With an inhale, you come into your high lunge. Find stability here. Hands to the heart. You lean and you fly. Bend the left leg slightly and find your little touch. Right knee touches the left calf muscle and you open up back to warrior three. You start to visualize your warrior two, soft landing warrior two. Take a moment to adapt the feet. You open the hips now to the long side of the mat and you stretch those arms. Bend the knee over the ankle, inhale, exhale, left arm on the thigh, right arm comes up and over. Find one strong line from back foot to fingertips, spin the heart up, reach. Inhale, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, you let go. Find the release in your easy twist. Little hard transition, you know what's coming. You can even bring the left hand to the hip for the transition. Get on the blade edge of the foot, stack the feet, push the hips up. Find for a moment your side plank. Left arm reaches up and over. Hold it. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. We skip the dolphin, drop the knees down. Find your child's pose. Hips back, take a cozy child's pose. Forehead drops down, maybe even a little pillow out of your hands, and breathe. Sit bones drop back, hips heavy. Calm the breath. And feel the contact of the third eye, the point between the eyebrows, drops down. Inhale, come up to hero's pose. We just use hero's pose for the transition onto your back. You want to swing the feet in front of you. And you bring the hands behind the knees to roll back, very soft landing. Make sure the neck is long, the head drops back, and take a few circles on the lower back just to get a nice release in the lower back and the lumbar spine, the sacrum. And I promise you will feel energized, so we need a few back bends. Drop the feet down again. You want to have them hip-width apart, and you can test with the fingertips, the heels. You should them slightly touch them. Wiggle the shoulders away from the ears, and then you push your hips up. Interlace the hands below the body. Wiggle the upper arms under the shoulders, and imagine you want to push the knees rather forward than up. And you can close your eyes and just feel the beautiful opening of the whole front body. Back body activates. And hold it. Find your steady breath. Spinning the thighs slightly in, and imagine you create lots of space in the lower back. There's no compression. Spaciousness. Release the arms, and as slow as you can go, bring the whole spine bit by bit down to the ground. Imagine the last piece is the sacrum and the tailbone. Once it floats down, bring the knees to the midline, the feet mat width apart, and the hands can rest on the chest and on the belly. Just take a moment to feel the beautiful opening of the whole front line. Feel how the belly rises and sinks. And to counter this little back bend, we finish with a happy baby pose. Grab through the legs, outside of the feet. You press the feet into the hands into the feet. Totally fine to go a little further, that's your choice. And stretch the legs to the sides. Also great feeling, but a little bit more intense, so you find your version. And no matter where you are, the tailbone, the lower back, wants to go towards the ground. That's at least the direction. Take a few more inhales and exhales. In and out. And one last. In and out. And let this pose go. You can find from here into your Shavasana if you want. Otherwise, come up. Find a cross-legged seat or hero's pose. The hands rest on the lap, and just find some stillness for a moment. You can close your eyes, take a moment for yourself, and you just want to witness. How does the body feel after this practice? How's the breath, and how's the mind? You can bring the hands to the heart, take a big inhale through the nose, fill yourself up, lots of fresh energy. And exhale, release it out of the mouth. Forehead drops to the fingertips, a gesture of gratitude for whatever is there right in this moment. You can lift your head, open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing for me and joining this little short class. If you would like, you can subscribe the Hey Hey YouTube channel. And if you want to practice with me in person, you find me on the regular timetable of Original Feelings. Thank you so much.